I recently got into an argument with someone about how strong Kara is. They said that because Kara was able to recreate the entire world, they'd have to have enormous amounts of determination. My counter-argument was that they were only able to do that after absorbing Frisk's soul. But that got me thinking, how much determination does Frisk have? And with that, welcome to my video essay, where I will be calculating the determination of Frisk. At first it might seem pretty hard to calculate such a thing, but I was able to do this with some simple algebra, and the result is not what you'd expect. Now before I go on to calculating the determination of Frisk, I first want to calculate how much determination an average human has. It's not really that important, but it will help comparing Frisk to a monster. We see here in these lines of text that a human soul is almost as strong as every monster soul combined. So you think that you have to count the amount of monsters in the overworld plus the amount of random encounters you can kill, and that's how strong a human is. But you'd be wrong. In the fight against Metatron EX, we see a viewer count in the top left corner, and if that number reaches 12,000, the fight ends early. So if we're being generous and say that every monster in the underground is washing, that means that a human soul is 12,000 times stronger than a monster soul. Now that we're done with that, we can go on with finding out Frisk's determination. If we roughly look at the game, we can already set two boundaries. The first one is that Frisk is a human, which means that they at least have the determination of one human. The second one is that Frisk cannot break the barrier, and we know that breaking the barrier takes 7 human souls, so that means that Frisk has less determination than 7 humans. In the genocide route, we can find out another two things. Flowey tells Frisk that he once had the power to reset, but lost that power when Frisk came, because their determination was greater than his. We can derive from this that whoever has the most determination has the power to reset. If we apply that logic to the game, that means that Frisk has the most determination, with Flowey being in second place. Because that will be important throughout the video, I will be noting that down as mathematical terms. Flowey has the determination of one human soul, or as I will call it 1H, plus the difference between an average human and Flowey. I will be calling that difference X. Frisk has the determination of Flowey, so 1H plus X, plus the difference between Flowey and Frisk, which I will be calling Y. And we can actually use that knowledge right away. We know that in Flowey's Omega form, he has more determination than Frisk, since he has the power to save and load. And we also know that Flowey absorbs 6 human souls to become Omega Flowey. So all we have to do to find out Omega Flowey's determination is take his original determination and add 6H to it, and we get 7H plus X. If we then say that 1H plus X plus Y is less than 7H plus X and solve this for the variable Y, we get that Y is less than 6H. And those of you who paid attention will notice that, hey, we already know that Frisk has less determination than 7 humans, so if we take this inequality and solve it for X plus Y, we get that X plus Y is less than 6H. So what was the point of all that? And for that we first have to talk about the ending of the no mercy route. You see, I believe that the LV or love stat influences your determination, and at LV20 your determination increases by 1H or 1 human soul. My reasoning for that? Well, we know that Kara and Frisk's stats are connected from these lines of text. HP, Attack, Defense, Gold, EXP, LV. Every time a number increases, that feeling, that's me. And at the end of the no mercy route, Kara somehow comes back to life. My theory is that Kara gains more determination and thus more control over Frisk when they gain LV, and at LV20, Kara has enough determination to manifest their original human body. That theory is further supported by the fact that we actually see Kara gaining more and more control over Frisk, first only talking more directly to Frisk, then start to walk on their own, and in the end unaliving people. Now that we got that out of the way, we can go on with Frisk's determination. We now know that at the end of the no mercy route, Kara's determination adds 1h to Frisk's determination, but we actually have to subtract 0.05h from that since Frisk starts at LV1 and not LV0. We also note that at the end of the no mercy route, Frisk/Kara have enough determination to destroy the world, which makes them stronger than Omega Flowey. Why? Because in the fight against Azul Dreamer, he says that he doesn't care anymore about destroying the world, which implies that he wanted to destroy the world as Flowey but didn't have enough determination. That means that 1.95h plus x plus y is greater than 7h plus x, and when we solve that inequality for y, we get that y is greater than 5.05h. So at this point we know that at LV1, Frisk's determination is between 6.05h and 7h, but we can narrow that down even further. I know from this Reddit post that the maximum LV you can get in a neutral route is 17, and that's still not enough to break the barrier. If we now convert these LV to determination, we get that 0.8h gets added to Frisk's determination count. If we now take this inequality, replace 1h with 1.8h and now solve it for x plus y, we get that x plus y is less than 5.2h. That gives us the result that at LV1 Frisk has between 6.05h and 6.2h of determination, and at LV20 between 7h and 7.15h. Here are these numbers converted into monster souls, and I hope that you liked this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on this video. If you have any critique, feel free to write a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more Undertale content, and don't forget to eat your potatoes.